basket crazy ideas, but I'm going to throw it out anyway. That's a caveat. Don't throw rocks if you don't think. But I have been, go ahead and change it. Yeah. We're facing in the industry what I call a crisis. And I want to offer an idea to the industry that could mitigate, could be part of a movement to reverse the trend of what's been happening. If you own a boat, you have to register in the state every year. It may surprise to you to learn what has happened here lately. I have been tracking these figures since 1960. I started building boats in 1962. And the boat registrations have never, since 1960, have never done anything but climb slowly. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, until 2005, and look what happened. Since 2005, we have lost 1,136,000 boats registered in the States. What does that mean? Now look what happened in Florida, my state. In that period of 2007 to 13, we lost 38,000 boats on the registry of the state. So, trying to think out what is happening. In my opinion, these losses were due to technology pushing. We have put so many. I started building boats in '62, and it hardly had seats, and a steering wheel and a windshield. And technology have brought it up and have pushed that price, that cost, faster than what your disposable income of the family rises. So when you're gonna trade your boat, the boat you want is out in the bell curve, is out of your face. So these people have lost. This is part of the idea. This is Jack Riggleman and I on a little dinghy. I came from Cuba, 1960, with $5 and 3 children, and a wife. And then the first thing I did, Jack Riggleman gave me that little dinghy. And this is Paul Campbell, is my wife's father. He raised his children. I raised my children in that little dinghy. So it started working on my mind that you can change it.
Every 20 seconds.
Okay. That's a dinghy where Gordy started sailing when she was a little girl. And it turned out she wound up what you'll see on the next one. The point is that children need to be brought up early, and from day on, that's Gordy's father's boat where she spent her older years sailing. And it's because of that, because they started as a kid and learned it. Like I said, I started working in boats in '62, and look what happened. I taught my children, these are some of the boats my family had done, including that catamaran that went in the circumnavigated the world, and for 8 years educating the kids. All those kids come out to be boaters. And what to do is, that top picture there is in Europe, people towing out little prams, little Optimus prams. This is a friend of mine in Miami. For 19 years, he told those people out and touched them. All those people are voters, they're buying the votes. So I'm proposing that NMMA undertakes a campaign like this. A dozen or 20 manufacturers make 10 or 20 brands a year and donate them to organizations that commit to teaching children about voting, the pleasures of voting. An 8 or 10 foot brand just like this, I have looked at it, and if you buy it out in the market, it's a lot, but you can build it for about $500 or $600. And it costs $4,800 for one page, 1 month ad in a magazine. Why not build 10 of these and give them to the Boy Scouts, churches, schools? This is the Optimist brands, and running somewhere there. It's a very simple boat. We have a friend of mine that have been working with me. We can make the sales. You're not going to believe it. We're making sales for these things out of Tyvek, that DuPont material. We make them out of for $20. If you go buy an Optimist brand sailing rig, it's $750. So the idea is to foment, to start the kids by, there's all kinds of organizations, churches, Boy Scouts, sailing clubs, marinas, all of that. My offer is that if NMMA takes the lead, I will produce all the technical and sourcing information to start the project, and hoping that will do it. So my only last page is, be patient with me. Have a good evening, and I appreciate very much your time.